Hello, everybody. Welcome to Saturday Night at Kojak's. We're going to try to get it going again. I will be your commentator. Had got to do it in a day or two, and so glad to be back. Hopefully, like I say, we'll have some good action. It looks like it should be a decent table tonight. We've got some really good players playing. We've got some really good, got some really good action players in the mix. So I think it'll be I think it'll be a fun night anyway. So we're going to start off with a raise to 20 right off the bat. Hopefully, yeah, there we go. We'll start seeing the hands. Billy opens up for. Looks like he raises to 20 right off the bat. Jeremy calls. Daryl calls. Looks like Frankie's going to fold. We go three players to the flop, and the flop comes Queen King 5. I said Queen King. How about King 8 5? I promise I don't even drink. There's the King. I knew he would be there somewhere. I knew he'd show up. That's what it was. I was just being a fortune teller. Daryl fires out since nobody wants it. It's probably going to be enough to take it down. Yeah, I figured everybody would fold on that. Looks like we're going to have Eric coming in to seat 7, I believe. First two fold. Looks like Keiko is going to raise it to 20 with pocket fives. Frankie calls with ace deuce of hearts and Billy folds. King Jack 10 goes check check. 4 of diamonds. And ace on the river is going to give Frankie the check mark. So there you can see our chip counts. We are playing a round of each tonight, so maybe we get to the 4 card round. It'll get exciting. It's hard to, it's only hand 3, so we're still sitting here anticipating some excitement. Eric raises to 50, which is 10x. It's a 5 on the button, round of each. Looks like we're going to have a raise to 20. Robbie raises with ace jack of spades. Billy's got pocket queens. So he's going to raise to 75. I think, yeah, Corey's going to lay it down. And no help. Goes check, check. Wow. Robbie raises to 160. Billy makes the call. And they flip it. I guess the 4 diamonds came on the turn we didn't see yet. So Keikoa raises with ace jack. Eric calls with the same ace jack. Looks like Big Taco called with the old 10-5 of spades. Corey calls with queen 9. We go to the flop. Looks like 6 deuce 4. Robbie picks up the best hand with pair of 4s. Gonna check around. There's a 10 of diamonds. Big Taco now has the lead, but it is a diamond draw, and Keikoa's got the nut diamonds. Draw. Eight of spades on the river. Frankie picks up the check mark. Gonna check around. Frankie should scoop this pot. I don't think anybody bets. And Charlie's here.
What's up? We got some of the live crew here tonight.
We got some of the live crew, but so far we've got some of the painters because it's been like watching paint dry the first 4 hands.
Uh-oh.
They're just kind of feeling each other out, I think.
Well, you got Corey next on the list. Corey Smith, other than different Corey Smith, because Corey Smith is sitting in seat 4.
Corey with a K and
Corey with a K and Corey with a C. Corey with a C, C Smith.
We'll liven things up slightly.
He's next one in.
Yes.
I don't know that anybody's going to give up that seat though.
Right. I mean.
Oh, you're on hold, and that's why it's been so quiet right now.
Yeah.
They're waiting.
Yeah, the most exciting thing so far is Daryl smelled weakness and bet 75. Everybody folded. I mean, that was really the woohoo moment of the tournament. We've had one semi sort of bluff and got snapped off by Billy.
Kobe wakes up with a Kojak, raises it up 15. We're going to get a little bit of action. 7, 6, 6, 5, and ace 8. I'm liking the 7, 6.
Yeah.
Kind of scary out there with a queen.
Keiko is banging away with his 6.
Yes. It's going to be
and
good
it's
enough.
going to be enough to take it down.
Hey, man, I'd rather win.
Oh, no, somebody called. Who called?
The guy that has 2 pair.
Okay, yeah. Now he has 2 pair.
Keiko is open-ended. 3 or an 8.
Open-ended. Ooh.
He's not going to slow down. He may bet 80.
And 2 pairs not going anywhere. He bet 65 at the pot. Yeah, 2 pairs never.
Worst card in the world could be a 6.
Oh, I like this raise. Robbie raises to 145.
Ooh.
And the problem is Keikoa bought in short stack, so
he's looking for a spot like this.
But he's looking for a draw, but with 1 card to come, that puts him in a pretty bad spot. Literally gonna be down to 200 if he makes his call and misses. He's making the call.
Worst card on the deck would be a 6.
Absolutely.
3 or an 8 is what he's looking for.
Oh, when he gets there. Oh,
welcome to Kojak's Poker
Only a
Club.
Poker Bros Kojaks.
And he's gonna have to get paid off right here. He says all in. He says call. Oh, what a brutal. That's exactly what he was looking for. And just like that, that's how we add on.
That's how we had on. Oh,
welcome to Kojak's, home of if you need it, it might come.
He literally put 60% of his stack in that pot to make that call and catches that card to get paid off.
And he doesn't even smile. This is what I like about Keikoa. He doesn't show any emotion at the table. No smiles. He knows he got lucky. He doesn't rub it in.
I was going to say, I think he knows that was just a, what am I doing here? But I think he also had so much of his stack in there that, I took it this far. Wow. And just like that, Keikoa almost doubles up. Robbie's got 1,000 behind. that he just bought back in. He's still shaking his head, going, "I cannot believe that 3 fell right there. Cannot believe." He looks thoroughly disgusted. He's like, "Oh, I'll just watch football for a minute. I hate my life."
Right.
We have all been in that seat.
Jeremy's even sweating that one.
I don't think Jeremy's sweating anything ever.
Jeremy doesn't.
No.
I love his demeanor. He does not care.
No, I was walking in tonight. I said, "Looks like a pretty good lineup." He said, "Well, ought to be interesting."
He calls without even looking at his cards.
Well, we're still about,
Hand number 8.
yeah, we're still about 5 beers away from Jeremy loosening way up.
So we got 3-way action,
3 ways, what it looks like. Yeah,
and the flop comes out huge for
just
Daryl.
just a wheel. Yeah.
Yeah.
But look at Jeremy's hand. He's not going anywhere with that flush draw.
Nope. Daryl
Absol-
bets 15 at 15. Or is that 20?
20. Yeah,
Oh,
they bet
20.
20. Yeah.
So there's half the deck remaining
Yes.
for him. And
Oh,
there
he
it
gets
is.
there. Ding, 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 ding.
But Daryl's got the queen. Queen high flush draw.
He does have a queen high flush draw.
Redraw.
I don't see where Jeremy. I don't know if Jeremy folds here. I mean, I don't know how he can.
No.
If he called with the 6, 7 of hearts to begin with,
And right there, Daryl knows. Oh, he
say
raised,
raised
he
it
raised
to
it.
160. I like his raise for sure.
Because he knows Jeremy likes to fish around in pots. He may think Jeremy has the king high
Yeah.
draw.
What is that card? It must not be a heart. It's a 3 of diamonds.
Yep.
Okay.
Look at him studying, looking how he's moving his chips.
And you're not going to get anything out of Jeremy though, because he does that whether he has it or he doesn't.
Daryl's very analytical. He was judging, and he's going to see that, and he's not going to like that.
Yeah.
And he
that's one of
shows
those.
Jeremy. You know, I flopped Broadway. I had the redraw to the third or second nuts.
Yeah. Jeremy. A little $775 pot.
That puts Jeremy in the chip lead at 2,400.
Yeah, he was tied for the chip lead when we started. Yeah, what does he have? 2.4 thousand?
2.4 thousand. Man, I've been hearing people say that now out there. I'm like, I knew it'd catch on. 2.4K.
5-3 still hadn't caught on yet.
Oh yeah, it does. Roger, I walked in the door just as Roger said, "I'm playing the Charlie," and I won. And I walk in the door, and he's showing the 5-3.
That's hilarious.
This is going to be the next to last hand of No
Yep.
Limit Hold'em. I'm going to go grab the walkie-talkie just in
Okay.
case they need a floor call. I want to see some of the PLO, though. I'll be right back.
Robbie flops 2 clubs. Jeremy's still behind with ace-5. 3 of diamonds. Oh, 4 on the river. Robbie gets a check mark with Broadway. Or with a 6 high, I'm sorry. 6 high. Did not pay attention to the 6 of clubs there. So, ace-6 against jack-9. Daryl just flops 2 pair right off the bat. Jeremy's going to say, "What do you got, Daryl?" And Daryl's going to snap pretty quick, I think. He might even raise him. Well, no, just calls. Just smooth calls him. 3 of clubs, no help to anybody.
Daryl, you got the check mark.
Charlie walked in with a piece of cake. Didn't think about it. No offsets in here. No, I'm
I
good.
was like, I thought you just ate one.
Do I look like I just eat one piece of cake in this whole world?
Touche.
I'm just saying. That's all you skinny fellers. Y'all eat one piece of cake.
So Jeremy raised Daryl last time. This time Daryl raises Jeremy.
I guess it's Richard's birthday is what the cake's for.
Yes,
so
yes.
Happy birthday, Richard. We're not real sure. What is he, 97, 96, something like that, in that neighborhood?
Close.
Oh, we are on PLO this hand.
Light the fireworks because the explosions are about to begin.
Who are our live players in Omaha? Jeremy for sure. Big Taco, maybe. Big Taco's been playing pretty tight here lately.
Billy?
Billy will push
Robbie?
action. Okay.
Who is seat 3?
I
I can't remember who it is.
went blank too. Cody? No. What's his name?
Corey.
Corey.
He's not tight, but he's not afraid to put his money in there.
Right. Yeah, I said Cody. Yeah, Corey with a K.
Mm-hmm.
That's Corey with a K. So Billy just calling with double suited because it's kind of raggy.
No, he just likes the 4-2. Yeah, that was good enough for him to call it Omaha.
Yeah.
Robbie's going to be calling.
Yep.
And the other 9's in Keikoa hand. He calls.
And they're double suited to match. Oh, Daryl says no. We ain't just calling.
So he smells weakness. Taco's in it.
Oh, Taco was fixing. He just called. So say Taco should be raising right there.
So, semi-tight round to Omaha. Around to Hold'em.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you got 6 players to the flop with 4 diamonds, queen of diamonds, 7 of spades.
Who's got the best diamond
Daryl.
draw? Oh, Daryl has the best diamond draw. Yes, he does. And he has middle pair.
He's got 2 pair.
And I think Daryl just bet 210. He did. Oh, he does have 2 pairs. He sure
74.
does. Yeah, 2 pair and
But Jeremy has the better 2 pair.
Jeremy folded. Wow.
No, he didn't have 2 pair. I'm just kidding.
Oh no, he just had the queen. Yeah.
For some reason, since Daryl had an ace in his hand, I thought there was an ace on the board. So Daryl says, I'm climbing back up to even.
Yeah. Yeah, because Daryl doesn't get flustered over losing little hands like that. And if Daryl loses that whole stack, he'll just reach in his pocket and go get them again. And he doesn't. He doesn't care one way or the other. Of course, if I had Daryl's money, I'd burn mine. So it makes a big difference too.
We light ours on fire every day, anyways.
Yeah, absolutely.
If Kobe played 2 weeks ago, went to showdown 0% of the times, and was a $1,000 winner.
Wow.
0% went to showdown. Never made it past the turn.
Wow. Who did that?
Kobe, seat number 3, or 4.
Oh, 4. Yeah.
0% showdown, $980 winner, $1,000 winner.
That's amazing. Oh, look at Jeremy wakes up with
And limps.
kings
And limps it.
and did not raise with kings.
Because he knew that was going to happen.
Pretty good flop from kings.
Yeah, Robbie's got the nut flush draw.
Yes, he does. And Jeremy's got his own outs in his hand. Who bet a quarter? Somebody bet a quarter. Robbie bets a quarter. Jeremy just calls. Daryl's leaving. Yeah, no way Daryl calls this.
Billy out, Taco out. We're heads up.
Yep, heads up.
Don't want to see a 10 of hearts.
Oh, Queen makes the board a little scarier.
Yes, it puts Broadway. That makes it even worse.
Well, not for Jeremy.
Oh, I thought that was the Queen of Hearts. That's why I was like, I think that makes it even worse.
Yeah,
That's the
Queen of Hearts would
Diamonds.
have been brutal.
Robbie can't call that.
No,
with
he
just
can't call.
the case king.
But I think that Jeremy left a lot of value on the table not raising pre-flop.
Yep.
I really do. I think he left a lot of value there.
I think he called that hoping someone else would raise. He tends to do that a lot. Let other people dig their own holes.
But that's a mistake that a lot of players make is they expect somebody else to build their
And
pots
then
for
all of
them.
a sudden you get to the last position and they say check and you're just like shoot.
Yeah.
Except shoot's not spelled S-H-O-T.
No.
Or S-H-O-T.
Or S-H-O-T, yes.
It's spelled S-H-I-T.
Yes. You've got to take your S-H-O-T
Yes.
when you've got a hand like that. I think he did. I think he left a lot of value on the table right there. If he pots that pre-flop, he's still going to have 4 callers.
Yeah, because it's only 20. It's only $25, $20 at that point.
And then if he continues, if he c-bets, Robbie's definitely coming along for the ride.
No, we're gonna have some action this hand.
Yeah, everybody's playing. Everybody. But it's only $5. Nobody's raised. Somebody raised. Nobody raised.
Only pairs is a pair of 5s. Out of all those hands. Oh, jacks. There's jacks. Jeremy's got jacks this hand.
Ace, 9, 5.
Robbie flops a set of 5s. Club draw. Jeremy's got a jack high flush. Daryl's got a queen high flush.
Or that flush, that's 5 of spades, isn't it?
Yes.
So yeah, flush draws.
Yeah, flush draw. Sorry.
Yeah.
Frankie's gonna lead out. What is Frankie leading out with?
2 pair, top 2.
Ace 9.
Yeah, top 2, and that's it. The set's definitely calling. With a flush draw.
Yes. The other 2 flush draws, jack high and queen high, will tag along. Backdoor straight draws out there for Daryl. And for Robbie, I guess, if you want to do that. 10 of clubs on
10
the
of clubs
turn.
gets there.
But that's scary because the king is still out and about. My normal one. Messy. Pickles. So Daryl's got the check mark. He leads out with $125. Jeremy might make this call with the third dead stop. Well, it's Daryl that he's playing against. He knows Daryl's not betting unless he's got it.
Yeah.
I bet he folds it and shows Daryl. But he is up. He is up. He's got 2.3 in the stack. He bought in for 2, so he's up $300. What's 150? What's a cow and a calf, right?
Right.
So a while ago we saw Daryl looking at the way Jeremy was shuffling his chips. And he makes the call. He makes the call. Daryl flips over queen high. He wasn't excited about it, but when Jeremy didn't flip his cards over super fast, he knew he did not have the king. And just like I guessed, Jeremy does show the jack high flush, and Daryl knows he got away with it. So the top one is this microphone. The bottom one's this one. So you can leave the top one muted. It's catching. the bottom. There's no such thing as wheat bread.
Right.
Viewers out there, we have a poll going up. Who votes for white bread? Who votes for wheat bread? Bye, Amanda. Table 10.
Yeah, they're calling for a brush. Oh, somebody just took care of it. I guess.
Hey, Robbie wakes up with pocket 5s again.
He's had those a time or two tonight.
I like
Keiko was
Keiko's
calling.
hand.
He folded.
I like that hand.
I don't mind that hand. I wouldn't either way.
King high flush draw.
Pair of 4s with it.
Yes. Billy's gonna raise her up to $20. Corey folds a flush in his hand.
Oh, that's why Billy raised.
Oh Lord.
Just aces.
No,
the best
no.
hand and the worst hand.
Yeah, because it's no nut flush draw.
Best hand and the worst hand. For hold'em, that
He
is.
is the only one with hearts left in his hand, though. 2 7 deuces are out.
Wow.
9 6 9. Nobody has a 9 that's left on the board. 5s are leading it. club redraw of 7 high clubs.
And Robbie's got a wrap. No. Yeah.
Jeremy's got the quote unquote nut flush draw.
Or just open ended. He didn't have wrap, he said open ended. But he's holding some of his outs in his hands, so.
And Jeremy folded the nut flush draw, the 7
Yeah.
high. Ooh, nasty.
So that should help Bill, yeah. There we go. Oh, Spades wins it. And they check it. And Billy's going, ugh. Yeah, Billy's
Missed
leading
a
all
bet
the
on
way
the
to the
turn.
river.
Missed a bet on the turn.
Yeah. But I don't, you know.
No,
with
five 7 of spades. He's got the straight flush draw, so
Yeah,
he's
open
going to
ended's
call.
not going anywhere, yeah.
Chip count 2.3 Daryl, 2.1 Jeremy after he made that last call with Daryl's queen high flush. Big Taco sitting right at 2,000 after popping up to 2,100 briefly. Billy's at 16, and the rest remain a mystery until the next time we see it.
Yep.
Before it shows the cards, I'm going to step out real quick. We've got a question about 10-handed live stream.
So Eric calls with pocket nines, double suited. Jeremy wakes up with aces. Big Taco has pocket jacks. So we've got 5 players going to the flop. Here we go. Deuce, deuce, 10. With 2 spades on the board. Jeremy calls with aces. And a pair of 10s. Jeremy now makes another pair. So it looks like Billy gets the check mark with queens full. I think Jeremy probably lays this one down. I don't see him calling 200 with just aces in his hand. Although the 10 and the 7, I mean, that might throw him off a little bit, but I don't think he calls with just aces. Those deuces have to scare him a little bit, or at least make him concerned. I mean, deuce 3, but he's going to make the call. Looks like. He's certainly thinking hard about it. Aces are not doing well tonight in Omaha. He does make the call. Wow. There was just an awful lot there that could beat Jeremy. I mean, any deuce. It's hard to put anybody on a set of 10s or a set of 7s, you know, for 7's full, but I think curiosity got the best of him. He just got kind of hung up with those aces. So far, everybody's called. Looks like Billy's going to raise to 15. Robbie calls. We've got 6 players going to the flop, it looks like. It looks like 5 players red. Flop comes 8, queen, 5. Checks around. Queen of clubs on the turn. Jeremy and Eric both call, it looks like. And the clubs get there. We never saw Eric or Billy's cards. Looks like Jeremy takes it down with a king high flush. We're going to change dealers. Monica's coming in. Yeah, it's a round of each. We're on PLO right now. So if you're watching us, we should be starting a live stream in about 3 minutes, according to Facebook. At least on Facebook Live, it'll be kind of popping up. They just sent us a notice. We've got 6 going to the flop.
We had a player wanting the table to go 10-handed, but it has to be unanimous at that point, so we'll get him on the next go. Grab a chair. We can mute it real fast. That's gonna be loud. Because it'll pick up an echo. If the top one's done too.
Oh, well, I've been echoing for 30 minutes.
That's all right.
We just got a notice that we're going live on Facebook in about 2 minutes now.
Alrighty, we're already live on Facebook. We got some viewers out there watching. Appreciate you guys. Hello, everybody. Welcome out to Kojaks. We had lucky enough to have Wolfgang Poker out last week. He was streaming his hands live on Twitch, and at several points in time, he had over 2,000 viewers watching. So we are on the next to last hand of Omaha. Jeremy's button action gets all the way around the Corey. It looks like we've got a straddle for 10, sleeping straddle, probably from Billy. I can't see.
Yeah, I think so.
raised up to $45. So looks like we're gonna have 5-way action. $225 in the pot. Ace 4 ace. The check mark is already on Daryl after the flop.
Wow.
Check mark is already on Daryl. Nobody can catch quads. Nobody. Game over.
Flopped them dead in Omaha.
And if he'd known that, he wouldn't have let out with 150.
No, he's getting rid of everybody right here. There is no help to, well, nobody's going to chase a gut shot for Broadway. That's the only thing it's got to hope. Yeah, flopped them dead.
You don't see that very often.
Not in Omaha, you don't.
That's where if you're Daryl, you show 7-4. You show everybody 7-4-3.
Yes. Well, everybody at the table knows Daryl had it.
Yes. So chip count, Daryl's got 2.5 thousand, 19% of the chips in play, 15, 15, 50 for Big Taco, Billy, and Jeremy, and it dwindles down from there. Keikoa is still enjoying that nice little double up he had, seventh, eighth hand.
Well, and you know, back to Daryl, you're hardly ever going to see Daryl get out of line ever. Very, very rare does Daryl get out of line. And I told him if he played like a rock, I was going to make fun of him like a rock.
He said challenge accepted. I sure would have liked to have seen a check from him on that hand.
Oh, absolutely. Of course, I understand his thinking. Ace, anything is probably bigger. If it comes, you're in a bind.
Yes. Action moves around. Big Taco calls the 5. Billy raises it up to 15. Now we have a re-raise up to 80 from Corey.
With jacks. Making his stand with jacks. He's going to get called. He might even get raised right here. Nope, he just get called. Is Big Taco going to play his deuces? Nope, he folded.
Flop comes out. King of spades, 6 of spades, 8 of hearts.
Jeremy has got nut flush draw. Looks like Corey bet 100 at it. I believe that's 100. Can't tell if it's black or green chip. Yep, he bets 100. Oh, Billy bet 100. Okay.
No, Corey bet it.
Okay. All right. Corey did bet it. I don't think Keiko is going anywhere.
I think it's more of a posture right now.
Yep. And Jeremy, you couldn't get Jeremy out there with a stick of dynamite. Top pair nut flush draw. You could show Jeremy
Billy's
the set
got a
of
gut
kings.
shot.
Well, you could show Jeremy the set of kings, and he's not going anywhere. Hey.
So we have a pot bet by Keikoa, $525. That may be enough to get Jeremy off.
Maybe. Maybe. I mean, that's... We'll see.
No.
He's been in a calling mood so far tonight, but he's also made a liar out of
Look
it
at this.
twice.
Look at this. 525 in his hand. Keikoa's got to not like to see that. Because as soon as...
Yeah,
he folds it.
Yeah.
I've noticed that when Jeremy picks up the chips in his hand and plays with them, he folds it every time.
Good bet by Keikoa. That's the way to get rid of the flush draws. I'm just surprised he laid that down with top pair and nut flush draw.
Yes. Top pair, top kicker, and the nut flush draw.
I mean, it was a good bet by Keikoa because it did take any pot odds out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
So Corey's got 780 chips. Eric's got 865. Kobe's got 950. 1.1 for Keikoa. 1.2 for Robbie. 1.8 for Jeremy and Billy. And it goes up over 2,000 after that.
Yeah, I believe right now Keikoa is the big winner.
Yep. He's
up
100% up, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, 120% up.
So we are back over to No Limit Hold'em. Had to make that little switch on the tablet. And just like that, they're back to playing tight.
Yeah, it starts. Yes, they're going to sleep.
So it looks like Daryl's a big winner. He's up 500. However, Kakoa
He's up 6.
is up 600.
Yeah.
So we've got a live straddle from K Smith for $10, and it is live. Action's going to start with Kobe. So it folds around. It's now on Eric. All the way over to Daryl. Man, they're folding some big hands.
I think if these guys had their preference, they would just play PLO.
Yes. Action's now $35.
Flip flop hands for Big Taco. He calls. Oh, he didn't call.
Nope.
Big Taco folded.
Ace King versus Queen 10. Flop comes out all little. First to bet's going to be the first to win. A little trickery going right here. Check, check. I bet you Daryl bets, Billy raises. Nope.
All right, Billy's going to say, all right, I'm tired of messing with you.
Here's Michael Slate's philosophy. You check twice, I'm betting.
Yeah. Yeah, very much so. Just nobody wants the pot. And you'll find out pretty quick if somebody's laying in the weeds waiting on you.
Yep. Frankie's glad he folded that Queen 10. Kakoa is up $600, but only has 9% of the chips in play.
So Robbie calls the 5. Eric folds. Jeremy folds. Daryl calls 5. Billy's probably going to raise it, if I'm knowing Billy. Oh, he just calls the 5. Wow.
That's because he knew Corey was going to flop the nuts.
Just a stall, yeah.
The highest percent to win the hand is 1%. Everyone else is less than 1%. They
Yeah.
have to go runner jacks, runner nines, runner queens.
Billy bets 15. Corey just calls.
I like that.
Ace would be kind of gross. And Billy's going to fold right here. He gone.
He gone.
And Corey shows him the King 5.
Monica reaches across to make sure Jeremy's cards are red, and I bet you he had a big hand. He always has a big hand when he gets up. Nope.
No. He had one he'd probably play. Uh-oh. Daryl raises with ace-6. Big Taco calls a 15 with 10-9 of clubs. Corey calls with queen-4 of diamonds, and Kobe calls with king-jack. 4 to the flop. 5-8-6. Rainbow.
Daryl flops the best of it.
Yeah, Big Taco picks up a gut shot. Corey picks up a horrible gut shot. Get him in trouble. Daryl bets 20, and I bet everybody calls.
Everybody jumps along.
Yeah. What's $20? Just light it on fire.
Now Taco takes the lead.
But a 7 beats you. That's a scary lead. Taco has no way of knowing he's a 67% favorite at this point.
No, Daryl's looking for an ace or a 6, and a deuce comes off to give Taco the lead. I bet you it goes check, check, check. But if Daryl fires, 150 at it, it's going to be over.
Yeah, it looks like about half the pot he's firing at it.
90.
Was it 90? A little more than half.
Fold and fold and fold.
Yeah. Daryl sniffs out weakness pretty well. And that board texture had just the right texture. Hey, I got a 7, guys. Yeah, Richard's watching on his birthday.
Hey, happy birthday, Richard. Happy birthday. Big Taco says raise it. He raises up to a quarter. Billy's going to make the call. Corey's going to make the call. Kobe's out, and action's over on Robbie. He's putting 4 more red chips out there. 4-way action.
Spades.
Flop comes 6, 7 of spades, 3 of diamonds.
Ooh.
Billy flops the gut shot. Corey flops middle pair.
Robbie's got a double gutter and a flush draw. Oh no, it's a 6 of clubs. I'm sorry.
No,
It is 6 of
yeah,
spades.
6 spades.
Yeah, 6 of spades.
4, 5, 6.
Yahtzee.
Yep. That's what Robbie was looking for. And he's only 51% to win?
Yeah, well, he's chopping right now.
Yep.
With Billy. And Billy bets 500 and is going to take it down. How?
He bets 500, makes the call all in, chop, chop.
Okay, I didn't see Robbie call. I thought
Yes.
it showed him folded, and I'm just like, wow. Wow. Yeah, like I say, it threw me there. I'm like, why did Robbie fold
That was real fast. I was like, ugh.
straight flush draw to Billy's $500 bet?
So we're starting to see the stacks get up.
Yep, Daryl and Keiko are now tied for the lead. So on our wall of champions we see back there in the background, it's only got 8 pictures. Do we have some pictures from older years moved around somewhere?
Nope.
Just one.
Just one?
No, I moved 2. I have 2 taken down.
From the beginning?
From the first.
First
and
2?
second.
Daryl's and
Daryl's is still up there.
George's.
George and Mauricio are moved right now until I can get more room to put them back up somewhere.
So we'll have to make another spot here coming up into this month.
Yep.
On our, what are we calling this one?
This is the Permian Basin Poker Series. Keikoa looks down at a monster, and he only calls.
On the button, just calls with Ace Queen of Hearts.
Very well hidden. Jeremy flops the world with Corey having a queen shot at a straight king high.
Mm-hmm.
And Corey leads out with $80. Keikoa folds it. Jeremy's not going to be folding. He's probably going to be raising to 300. He's so tricky, though. He could just smooth call it.
165.
Oh, he announced raised.
Good call. 300.
300.
300. I was just trying to see if we could get close by
And
throwing
Corey
a mark.
snapped it.
Wow. Corey snapped it with a gut shot? That would have got Keikoa in trouble right there.
Yes, it would have. He had ace queen. Keiko is kicking himself for folding right now.
He'll be thanking himself if we go to showdown. Jeremy's like, oh, I don't know.
I don't know what to do now. Corey bets $355.
Moved all in for $355. He called him. He called.
Oh.
He still wins.
Oh, I was thinking he had queens for a second.
Yeah.
Keiko is kicking himself now.
Oh yeah, absolutely kicking himself. Now he can kick himself.
Yes.
But Jeremy picks up a 1.4K pot
Atta
and a
baby.
little $700 winner.
Looks like Corey's coming
That'll
back in
move
for
him
around
to the chip league.
$1,000.
Mm. Yeah, probably Corey just didn't have enough money to run him off.
No. He could have run him off, especially on the river with another bet similar to that.
Yep. Yeah, if he'd been able to bet the 350 and then ship it on, a little bit, absolutely.
And just like my on-spot predictions have been going, he buys in for $1,000.
That was pretty good.
What was better, the $300?
No, the 300 was spot on. That was pretty good. Because you kind of expect people to buy into this game for 1,000.
Yes.
Yeah, but they're calling it the 300 out there. That was pretty good. Because at the time, what was there, 65 in the pot? So he just bets 5x of the pot to,
Yes.
and get snap called to boot.
Yes. I was going to say I can see Kobe calling with King 10.
I mean, that's got to slow you down a little bit when somebody snap calls you and then ships it on you after the ace hits.
Look at this. Look at this. Top pair, bottom pair versus middle pair, bottom pair. Seven Deuces thinking he's in Golan right now.
Big Taco is fixing to eat up Eric.
And he bets 25, and Eric snaps it after Kobe folds. Oh, just kidding. Raise to 75.
Big Taco should have come over the top of that.
Oh, a deuce is going to be terrible. Oh, that's going to save
That's going to save Eric.
Eric any more money. Frankie checks it.
Check. Now, a 7 or a deuce here would be gross.
Look at this.
Oh.
And he throws out $75, but with a board paired with aces, your two pairs suddenly drops to king, queen, queen 10, queen 9, anything. You could have queen 10 of hearts on that flop calling and hit your queen there. Can't make that call. That's why he's smiling.
Yeah, Eric's good enough to lay this down, too, without even thinking.
And he shows them.
Yeah, he's like, oh, thank God. Yeah.
You see his face. Oh!
Yeah. Whew. Well, Craig Lunsford, thank you for watching, sir.
What's up, Sticky? When you coming back out, baby?
Yeah, we miss you. Or, well, we miss your money anyway, so come on. Jack King, thank you for watching. Lori Webb, thank you for watching. Jade, thank you for watching.
Big Taco with the 6-3 just realized that it's on him. He couldn't wait to get rid of that fast enough.
I'd have raised with it.
He folds 6-3. Billy calls with 7-4.
Right.
I love the different style.
And then Corey raises with ace queen of clubs, which is appropriate.
$50 raise.
Yes.
I told you he likes to fish around. He's not scared.
Well, with ace queen, he's not fishing.
Well, no, earlier with the gut
Yeah.
shot.
Jeremy's calling with queen jack.
Oh, 100%. Daryl's calling with ace jack. Billy's where he wants to be. His two cards are 100% live.
Yeah, and he knows that. Absolutely.
$140 in the pot. Pre-flop. Flop comes out. Queen, 9, queen.
Billy picks up.
Trouble
a
for
straight
Jeremy.
draw.
Trouble for everybody except for Daryl.
Except for Daryl. Unless the spade comes on the turn.
And it checked around.
Okay. Ball
Game over.
Yeah.
Unless a jack comes.
Very true. Yeah, it's still a chop all the way around.
Look at this.
For the
Checks all the way around to Jeremy. He's going to lead out with 60.
Corey's liable to move all in on him.
I want to make sure if I wrote it.
So yeah, Daryl's going to get out of the way. Billy's gone. Corey may raise it, or he's just going to call. Oh my gosh, a jack on the river.
Oh, did we not call it?
Oh my goodness.
And Corey thinks he's golden right now. Corey leads out with 100. And Jeremy's 100% raising right here.
Yes. What's he going to raise it to? All in?
He's going to raise it to 450. Just 300.
Just 300. If Corey gets cute here, it's going to cost him.
Let's see how good Corey is.
See what he does.
All in.
He just moved all in.
And Jeremy said, huh?
Oh, he's going to be sick when he sees this.
Corey hasn't realized that he had the full house to the jack.
Oh, that's brutal.
Just realizing it.
Oh, that's so bad.
Seat open.
Seat
Corey
open?
Smith.
Got it.
Oh my goodness, that's unfortunate luck
What a
for
nasty.
Corey, and that's what Jeremy was looking for. You know, that 3-outer that could hit. The only way he can win.
And I think the right play there would have been to call the other 200. Obviously 20/20 vision, but because there is that possibility that he's got Queen Jack.
Yep.
Now, if Jeremy does that before he calls him and moves all in on him,
You gotta call.
then you're okay to call
Yeah, you gotta
at that
call.
point. But yeah, it just I don't really like his all in there. You can lose the minimum. And like I said, if he gets cute here, he's going to go all in. And it just,
When you go back and you think about it, you see what was happening.
well, Michelle West, hello from Midland, Texas to Reno, Nevada. Here to watch Kobe play.
Awesome.
So Big Taco and Daryl going to bang away right here. Daryl picks up a pair of fives.
With a gut shot to the 7 high.
And it's over that quick.
It's like that one guy that plays here, Last Massage.
Huh?
It's like that one guy that plays here. That was his last massage, over just like that.
Speaking of, where have our massage folks been?
I don't know.
I know that Lee had COVID there for a
Yeah,
minute.
she was, and she still has some reactions from it. Moving on around to where are we at?
She's
Yeah,
been
we're
on
at
four
PLO.
cards, so we're at PLO.
We're
The slow non-action
PLO.
game. Yeah, we're at the slow non-action game of PLO.
Never any action here.
No. Billy's already straddled.
It's going to get interesting.
Robbie wakes up with 9975. Oh, you know, Billy just called. I guess Billy called in the dark. She hadn't even finished dealing. He'd already called. Keikoa raises to 25. Eric with aces.
Billy's going to check it around. 5-way action. Got to love that 99 in Robbie's hand.
Yes. Just hoping somebody would have 7-8 in theirs.
I think that's why Robbie checked it.
There's the 7. Oh, it's just getting better for you.
Yes. It checked all the way around. Oh, good gosh. And the 9s hold up, but any bet.
Well, we don't know what Billy has, but yeah. Yeah. Wow. Did Jeremy just called with a pair of 5s? Did he think he had?
And he's smiling.
Did he think he had Jack 8 in his hand?
No, he just wanted to see what Robbie had.
Yeah.
Guarantee you that. He's up a little bit. He can take those chances.
Terry Flack, thank you for watching. Coming up in this series, we have a ladies tournament.
Absolutely.
Not nearly as pricey as that last one, if I was reading it correctly. So we should have a few more folks in here.
Yes. What's up, Mr. Josh?
I was just stopping in to see who was commentating. Thought I heard Chris.
Just the pros.
We can let you
Where?
We can let you take over for a minute.
Sure.
Yeah, knock yourself out.
That way I can head out and make these posts.
So I got in late, so I haven't seen any of the action so far. Catch me up to speed.
Hold'em is actually the last Hold'em round was fairly exciting. We lost a player in the deal, and he was ahead most of the way through. He had ace queen in his hand. At flop comes ace 9. I mean, sorry, queen 9 queen. I believe that's right. Yeah, 9 on the turn. Jeremy at the end had queen jack in his hand. Corey had ace queen in his hand. Jack falls on the river. Corey bets 100. Jeremy makes it 300. Corey gets cute, goes all in for 905. You know, Jeremy hits that miracle and busted.
I've dealt a lot of those recently, actually, to where someone hits a bigger boat on the river.
Oh, it was just gross. And we just sat here and said, if Jack comes, that's going to be horrible. But it's like I was telling Charlie, I don't really like the play of going all in right there. Call the 3 just in case, you know.
I mean,
Now, if
they may
Jeremy
make fun
moves-
of you and say you can't be too safe, but you.
But if Jeremy moves all in before it's your turn to act, then you got to call it. You're just going to lose. That's just how it falls out. But
All right, so Billy's ahead on this hand with a pair of 10s, ace 10 on the flop.
10-8.
Looking for any like
Two
jack
spades.
7s.
No help to any. Well, Big Taco said the deuce is full. Big Taco makes a
Check.
boat on the river.
Checks all the way. Pot's $20. He's
Oh,
probably gonna put
good
20.
Lord.
He's probably gonna put. Yeah, he just
And
he
get no
pots
callers.
it.
None. No callers. I don't. Will Jeremy call with pair of 9s?
He has a pair of
Jeremy's not gonna call.
Yeah, he had a pair of 10s on the flop, but any ace.
Oh yeah.
Pocket,
Pair of 10s.
You know,
Huh.
big pot.
Big pot. Woohoo! Big Taco's proud of that one. And Jeremy, so the biggest buy-in for the night was 2K. And it was Jeremy, Darrell, and Big Taco that bought in for it. So Jeremy's doing pretty well. Jeremy is the chip leader now. He's actually the profit leader. Keikoa bought it for 500. He's up 6. He was tied for the lead until that big hand with Jeremy and Corey. And we've got a different Corey taking Corey's spot. We've got Corey with a C moved into Corey with a K spot.
It was actually Corey Smith that moved in. So
It was Corey Smith with a K that was sitting there before. So now it's Corey Smith with a C that moved in.
Oh yeah. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, we had Corey with a C and Corey with a K. I think Robbie probably plays that. Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
he's
3
definitely-
aces in your hand. You're
And
gonna
he calls.
call
He's calling for the case ace.
Yeah, or spades. It looks like.
I've heard
Billy's
starting with
gonna
this set. I heard starting with this set in your hand is a good.
Yeah. No. Ace is about the only ones you might want to play.
So Daryl is going to raise to 30 with his king and pocket jacks, suited king.
Mm-hmm. And flop comes King 4-8. Keikoa actually folded his aces pre-flop.
Which is a smart move. I mean, he knows he's got a case ace. I mean, it's suited spades, but
There's a deuce. That help anybody? That did not help anybody. Gut shot for Billy now. Daryl bets 100.
Jeremy's got a 5 for a gut shot to the straight to the 8.
For a
He also has
He will.
queen high spades or queen high clubs. I apologize.
Yeah, queen high clubs. And hits a queen on the river. Daryl gets the check mark. If anybody bets besides Daryl, Daryl lay his hand down. And it looks like it's on Jeremy. Yep, they're gonna check it. Daryl flip over and pick up the money. No, Billy does make a bet.
Billy's really good at reading spots there. He knows that Jeremy probably missed. He was on a draw. There goes that hand. It's going to be, I don't know the difficult level of Daryl making this call here.
He's gonna lay it down. Like I say, if any one of them bets, he's gonna lay it down. Double checking and then going in. Oh, well, maybe not. Daryl's like, Billy, I think you're full of it.
I mean, in this
Daryl's
spot,
just going back through the hand right now, how it played out.
yeah, I could see Daryl thinking that maybe Billy misses flush draw.
Yeah,
And that, when Billy misses his flush draw, he's going to bet there. Also knowing that they probably miss their draws or have a marginal hand. Top pair with a jack kicker.
yeah.
It's
And I
about-
think Daryl may be worried about his jack kicker more than anything. Because he really can't beat much more than a bluff on this board. Yeah, he's gonna lay it down. Wow. Well played, Billy. That's what makes Billy so damn tough. He knows when to sense out the weakness. And the fact that it went check, for two rounds through there, yeah.
Picks up $365 in that hand
Yeah.
as Lindsay gets ready to move on to our next PLO hand.
So Billy's now up 200.
Billy is more than 2 times the pre-flop raise over the second place person, sitting
Yeah.
at 36%.
Well, there's an old saying: if it's worth a call, it's worth a raise. And Billy takes it to heart. That's for sure. Look at Zach back there, 2 tables over. I think he just wants to be on TV.
Hey, a little bit of TV time. I give Dante a hard time because Dante will be sitting at our regular 5 on the button games, and he likes to act like there's a camera on at all times, and I think he's preparing for when he's on those live streams because he knows how to play on a camera.
Yep.
So I always give him a hard time whenever he's playing 5 on the button because he always acts like there's a camera and he's got an audience watching.
Oh, look at these hands popping up. I love Eric's hand.
So Corey's gonna raise to 30.
Oh, both of them have aces. Oh, wow.
Taco's gonna pop it. Jeremy's got queens.
Mm-hmm.
Robbie has queens.
Wow.
So we have 2 sets of aces and 2 sets of queens.
And that's why I like Eric's hand better than anybody's, I guess.
So they all just called around. It's gonna go
Look
to
at
flop.
there.
So
Woo.
Eric flops
Trip
trip
nines.
nines.
Mm-hmm.
So does Corey. Corey flops trip nines, but he has aces as a backup.
He sure does. He has top.
So he has ace 9. So he has trip nines with an ace kicker.
Yeah, top
So
trips, I guess.
Oh,
you'd
this
say,
is gonna
with-
be. This could be bad for just about. So Eric raises to 550. Jeremy smart to let that one go.
I think Big Taco goes away.
Corey ships it and gets
Oh, yeah.
snap called by Eric. Eric has a lot of live cards though.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I mean, as far as Corey, yeah, Eric does have a lot of live cards.
Because we saw queens out there.
His
Aces,
aces are gone.
dead. So Corey's drawing to a 6.
He gets there.
So he
Nine's
gets there.
full.
So they ran it multiple boards though.
Yeah,
So I think they're running it 2 boards.
They needed to.
And
He
Eric's
gets there twice. Oh, he gets there twice.
Eric asked to run it 3 times, but Corey likes to run it 2 times to decrease variance.
See, and I don't mind running it more than once, but I want to run it once or 3 times, because you're always going to have somebody win it. You know, there's always going to be a profit for somebody in the deal.
Yeah, every player has their own superstition on that. I follow your I wouldn't say your advice. I follow your ideology with that, where 1 or 3, there's going to be a winner, but you also decrease variance to an extent. Mm-hmm. Other players that I know of, such as Corey, he likes to run it 2 times for that purpose of, well, if I lose one, then I chop the other. He did that on the other table.
Yep.
Hit a flush on one run out, bricked on the other, and so they just chop up the money that's in the pot.
And I'm also one of those guys that, if they don't run it with me, when I ask, because I'll run it with anybody. I don't care, anybody, anytime. If we're in a hand and you want to run it once, 3 times, I'll run it with you. But when the shoe's on the other foot and I say, hey, you want to run it, and you say no, it's kind of like on Poker Bros, or I just red box you. We don't do it ever again. You don't ever get that option again with me, ever. Same way with chopping tournaments. I'll chop any tournament. Doesn't matter if I'm a 10-person chip leader. First time you say no, we're playing until we're done. Yeah. And Jeremy, he's not going anywhere with that hand ever. Billy raises.
Pretty standard.
Yeah.
I don't even know if he's looked at his hand yet.
Probably not.
So Corey raises over 60. So Corey's going to 3-bet to 60.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Billy come.
So we already know 1 ace and a king are out because Eric folded an ace and a king under the gun. Daryl has an ace.
Aces are gone then, aren't they?
Well, we have 1 ace unless we know Billy's hand.
Yeah.
Corey's looking at a gut shot to the nuts at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
That board doesn't, unless we know, well, I mean, we don't know what Billy's hand is yet, but that board isn't really much help to anyone. Although Corey did flop a pair, so he has 67% to win the hand based on that pair alone.
But we don't know what Billy's hand is, so it's throwing our numbers off.
Billy probably has 6-9.
Oh, yeah. There we go. No, but he does have 2 pairs, 7-8.
Well, now he has kings and 8s.
Now he has kings and 8s. Is that a 10 of clubs that Corey
And it
has?
went 300 snap call.
How about 8's full? Ooh. Corey has literally sat down, played 2 hands, and is down 1,500. That seat has not been good to the Coreys tonight.
No.
Wow. Because he loses 900 to Eric. In that last hand, he loses 600 here. Wow. Yeah. And I want to say the Corey before him was 2 or 3 in it. So, yeah, that seat has not been good to Corey's tonight. Wow.
I'm just looking at this table, and I can just see it being a very actionable table. So Jeremy's going to straddle to 10. He has a suited ace and suited 10, but that's not. There's the clubs. Clubs will be fun.
It looks like spades and clubs.
Oh, but Taco calls the 5. He has a suited ace. He also has ace queen.
Somebody had to raise there, it looks like.
No, it was straddled for 10. So they're calling it around. So they're doing that. We're going 7 ways to the flop.
Yep.
7 king, jack, 3 diamonds. Do we have any diamonds out there? Robbie has the 9 high diamonds.
Yeah. We still again don't know what Billy has. That reader is not picking it up very well for some reason.
Billy's cards.
Do we have any jacks in our hand? Anybody have
We
any
do.
jacks?
I saw one a second ago. Maybe. No, I didn't.
No.
We do have several gut shots though.
And the diamonds get there. Robbie gets the check mark if he stays. And it's going to check around, and he's going to win $35 with 9 high diamonds.
It's a big pot.
Hey, a win's a win. Yeah, win's a win. You hear that music? Is that next door?
Yeah, we had a new vape shop that opened up. They're probably pretty.
But they're between us and
Oh, it might be the event center. The event center has something going on tonight as well. Their entire price.
sounds like they're having a party next door anyway.
Yeah, there's definitely a party going on next door.
Yeah. And yeah, I noticed the event center. Well, there's old Marty. Marty's watching tonight. Thank you for watching, sir. Old boxer.
So looks like we have the straddle for 10. Lots of cards exposed announced. Looks like Corey accidentally flipped his entire hand over while he was trying to fold.
And Kobe calls with a flush in his hand.
Specials.
Yeah, special. And I've seen lots of hearts disappear, so he's drawing thin the hearts.
5 ways to the flop. We have King 7, Deuce, Rainbow. Kobe flops
Top
2
two.
pair, top 2.
And it's over, just like that. Rusty Corley, thank you for watching, sir.
I believe this may be our last hand of PLO before we go back to Hold'em. Typically, these kinds of tables, they start off on round of each, and then they try to work themselves into straight PLO because it's more action.
I think every one of these guys would rather play just PLO. If you watch the Hold'em rounds, now granted, we had one of the biggest pots of the night, the second round of Hold'em. You know, this just right before this round. And
So Corey is going to raise with a suited ace and King 5. Keikoa calls with a suited ace and suited connectors. Jeremy has the other half of his straight flush.
Jeremy doesn't see too many hands that he doesn't like.
Jeremy just likes action.
He does. Okay, Koa picks up. Nope, that's not a. Is that a 5 of clubs?
5 of spades.
Okay,
5 of spades, 7 of clubs, deuce of hearts. Don't know Billy's hand, but he leads out for 25. Keikoa is contemplating coming along with pair of 5s and backdoor club draw. Jeremy calls with
That's a pair of 7s, top pair. And
Yeah.
he's 68% to win it, not knowing Billy's hand. There comes the club draw. Now Keikoa's in there.
So Billy is going to pot it for 175. Kind of makes it challenging. Like I'm wondering what he's got.
Yeah, me too.
Keikoa is coming along with his nut flush draw.
Jeremy's gone.
He also has a pair of 5s though as a backup. And
And nut clubs get there.
Jack of clubs on the river. Billy checks, decides it's time for him to slow down a little bit. Keikoa is going to pot it for $525. So now we have Billy's cards. So looks like Billy actually has the queen high clubs.
No, clubs on the queen of clubs on the board. He's got 8, 9 of clubs, doesn't he? Yeah, he folded.
Yeah, he did make the fold.
Yeah, he made the fold. He had the 8, 9 of clubs. Was what he looked like what he had. Big hand for Keikoa though. Keikoa's picking up some big ones.
So back to Hold'em now. See, you're probably gonna see a lot of folds here.
Yeah,
They just want to hurry and get back to their PLO hands.
yeah, I think so.
So Corey did sleeper straddle this hand. Queen 10. He's
It's not too bad for a sleeper.
didn't see the flop, but Corey was quick to bet 15, and Frankie snap folded.
Yep.
So Corey's going to straddle to 10 again, get a couple quick folds in here. King 10 and Queen 10 on his straddle hands, not too bad.
Daryl calls with ace 8. Billy, queen 9 suited.
Billy's going to raise to 30 with Queen, with his Queen 9.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to go call. 3 players to the flop.
Ace king 5. Yeah.
So Corey's going to flop a pair of kings. Daryl flops a pair of aces.
Daryl's probably betting here if Corey checks it.
They did check the flop, so I see, well, Corey checks again.
Yep, Daryl bets 50. And Corey calls with
Corey
50.
raises to 200.
Oh, did he really?
So Corey check raises to 200.
Oh, Daryl's probably gonna snap call that. Yep, sure enough.
It's going to go check on the river, and Daryl's going to win the hand. Aces and 5s with the king.
Well, Daryl knew that 2 pair with king kicker was probably at the worst chopping. There's a good chance he's in the lead.
Well, when it checks around on the flop,
Yeah, you got to put him on a king. Yeah, I mean that's especially since he straddled pre-flop.
it is Corey though. That's what makes him dangerous though. Is that whenever he calls Billy's raise pre-flop, I mean $30. He already had 10 out there. He's just defending his blind.
Yeah,
I mean, could have had a 5 there.
could have. Yeah, could have. I think Daryl was prepared to pay it off if that was the case. Oh, Robbie raises to 20 with king queen. Yeah, Jeremy's calling. Big Taco's calling. I think Corey's starting to slow down a little bit. He's going to defend.
See, there's a 5.
Mm-hmm. There is a 5. Jeremy picks up a gut shot. Big Taco.
So Robbie has top pair with the king kicker. He's going to lead out for 40. Jeremy does have that gut shot. Taco has a pair of jacks.
Nine help anybody? No.
That did though.
That helped quite a bit.
So Jeremy's going to bet 75. Robbie calls.
Yeah, Robbie's been beat on the river a couple of times now. You can just see the disgust every time it happens. He's just like, oh, how does this keep happening on the river?
He's going to go for a quick walk.
I don't blame him because he's had the lead the whole way several times, not been beat on the river.
Yeah, like I said, I came in late today, and I haven't seen much of the action, but I mean I know that I've dealt a lot of hands recently. In the last month, I've dealt to Robbie a lot of hands where he gets beat on the river.
Yeah.
And I mean that's just never it's just never fun.
This old fella I used to play with from Hobbs, his favorite saying was, "You can't catch a fish unless you're at the river." You know?
Speaking of fishing, I might be doing a little bit of that next couple of days. Corey and I are going to be hunting. Well, hopefully we're going to be hunting. If Corey gets stuck, he's going to be playing a lot longer than he thought he was going to be playing. So trying to wake him up at 7 in the morning is going to be a little challenging. But
where are y'all hunting at?
We're going to Lake Meredith, just north of the Amarillo National Forest, or National Park. I wouldn't say forest if it's north of Amarillo.
What are you hunting?
Whitetail, mulebuck,
bow?
Turkey. Yep, we're going to be bow hunting, but then dove season as well. So we're going to be taking our shotguns. In the meantime, we have a couple decent hands coming up right here.
Dove season's over, isn't it?
Dove season runs through
September 31st usually. Or 30th, I mean September 30th usually.
Well, I am going to be checking that so that I don't get caught for poaching. Charlie would be happy if Jeremy right now playing 5-3. He's gut shot to a straight. That's not going to help him. I was going to say he had backdoor clubs as well, but the deuce of hearts,
yeah, that doesn't
slightly
help much.
irrelevant.
But it checks around. Put a 4. Come on, we need a 4. We need a 4. Ah, king.
Robbie has ace high. Ace high is good for $125 in the pot.
That's, yeah. They're just going to flip them over. Robbie's good.
So Billy was pointing over at Kobe saying he wins, and then when Robbie flips over ace high, Billy goes, never mind.
And I'm not even sure being north of I-40 because the season runs in segments.
So Lake Meredith Dove is September 1st through November 12th.
Wow. I don't know if I've ever seen a dove season go all the way through November. That's crazy. But of course, that far up north, they're already in South America.
And then they reopen in December.
For dove.
For dove. So while we go out there, I mean, deer season open today, but we're going to be going out there bow hunting. We got whitetail, mule deer, turkeys open at the same time, dove. So pretty much anything legal that walks out in front of us.
Yeah.
We're going to have a good time. And then we're bringing some fishing poles as well.
Oh, there you go. How long y'all hunting for?
But just 4 days. We're just going to be out there for a couple days. So Keikoa's got suited connectors. Billy's got suited gappers. Kobe's going to come along with his connected hand. Six ways to the flop, $60 in the pot. 60 in the pot.
Queen 4-8 with 2 spades on the board. Keikoa picks up spade draw.
And gut shot.
And gut shot, yeah.
So he's gut shot to a straight and spade draw. He's going to lead out for 40, try to get some equity in this.
Does anybody have a pair of anything? No. He's liable to take her down. Yep, he's going to take it down. Ace-9 suited. Looks like Big Taco raised it to 15. Billy calls suited. Corey's going to call with his suited. He's blocking Billy. Big Taco's blocking Robbie. And Keikoa's got the best hand pre-flop, in theory.
And Robbie has Keikoa's hand last hand.
Ace 4-5.
So Robbie flops open-ended. Diamonds don't really help anyone unless Keikoa goes running diamonds, and then he's going to win it with a 3-high. Taco did flop top pair.
Yeah. Robbie calls. Did Keikoa call the 35?
Yeah, he's looking for a deuce or another diamond.
Well,
Diamonds might slow everyone down, and he's got 3 high diamonds.
Well, Robbie gets there with his open ender.
Checks around though. Robbie's still good on the river, even though it pairs the board.
Yeah, everybody goes away, I think.
Well, Robbie bets 60 on that board, so he has the straight, and it's a paired board and a flush board, and he leads out for 60.
Yeah, that's a pretty good bet into a $180 pot just to see where you're at.
And just like that, I remembered I was supposed to push. So you're probably going to be seeing me here in a second because I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be pushing Lindsay out of the box.
Well, all I know is Miss Amanda just brought my supper, so y'all gonna hear a lot of chewing if Josh is leaving.
We'll see. I'm going to go ask Charlie if he wants me to stay in here or if he wants me to keep working because we got a decent amount of dealers out here. So
Yeah, and if he doesn't want to hear, if they don't want to hear me eating supper, they might want to get somebody here to do this.
Yep, I'll talk to Charlie and then we'll see what the plan is for the next little bit.
Okay. Well, maybe not. Might have to get a fork because we went to Firehouse tonight, and I got the meatball sandwich, but this thing's got so much cheese and stuff on it, I can't pick the sandwich up, so I'm gonna have to wait a minute.
All right.
Oh, well, here comes Charlie, so I can go get a fork because I'm about to eat this sandwich with a fork.
You got the meatball then.
I did. I got the meatball sandwich. Flop comes 4 queen jack. Jeremy picks up a flush draw and a pair of jacks. Robbie picks up a pair of jacks. Thank you, sir.
You want? That's a couple hold'em hands right there.
There's a couple hold'em hands right there.
Oh, who just folded the Jack 7?
Nobody folded jack 7.
What was the third hand in there?
King jack.
Okay.
That's what it was.
$250 in the pot, and Jeremy wins it.
It's a really sensitive mic.
Yes, it picks up everything.
Yes, you can hear me eating chips.
As we move on around,
Corey 3 bets to 20.
raised to $95. Kakoa raised it to 95 with King Jack Queen at 7. I said that out of order.
A little bit.
Jeremy's got one of those double paired hands that we tend to hate.
Corey sat down in the same seat as Corey with a K. Mm-hmm. 2 hands down 1,500. I mean, just crushed both times. And had good hands both times.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was kind of gross. That seat has not been kind to the Coreys tonight.
Nope. Kakoa bets out 150. Corey makes the call.
Open-ended.
Kakoa bets the pot $620, and Corey lays it down. Kakoa's now got back to 1,100.
Yep.
Got Mr. Commentator himself, Josh, heading to the table, throw some cards, sling them around.
He's a little concerned that Corey's going to get stuck tonight because they're supposed to be going hunting, and for the next 4 days. He said, "I don't know if I can get Corey up if he has to play all night to get even."
Corey is doing an add-on.
That's crazy. I'm sitting here watching the mic. And I just bit down on a chip to see if he could hear it.
Register super loud.
Yep. Sorry, folks. Just gonna have to deal with it. I'm fat and I'm hungry. Just how it works out.
Hey, it is what it is.
There was one night you and I were in here eating. I was talking to Lori afterwards. She said, "Well, all I heard was you eat and crunch ice for an hour." I said, "Sorry. It happens."
Live straddle for 10. Kekoa raises it up to $50.
I need to go to Sam's and get a bunch of these meatballs. You know, they sell them already made up. Just for when I go out on location, put that in my thermos as a little meatball sandwich.
Yes.
That would be kind of handy. Oh, okay, Cole wakes up with aces.
Jeremy wakes up with a callable hand. Billy wakes up with a callable hand.
I like Billy's hand.
Corey raises it. 250 is the new action.
Definitely getting called by Keikoa.
Corey's cards, he's about to put him over, but he hasn't put him over yet.
You got your 5-3 in there.
I'm rooting for it.
He's got to absolutely hate though seeing that call. Oh, raised to 8. Oh goodness, there you go, Keikoa. Keikoa moves almost his entire stack in the middle.
Corey could call it. He's been running a little bit bad.
He's
could
running
call
bad. He's a little on tilt. He's a little, yeah.
Corey's all in.
Corey's all in. Wow. Oh, this is gonna be sick.
We're gonna run it twice. So we're gonna flip over so we can see the top board.
So far, Keikoa wins the first one.
Second run out. So he's got 10-8-5-3. 10-8's looking pretty good. Spades looking good. He got there on the spades.
Yep, so they're gonna chop it. Whew. Wow. Pretty lucky.
He's what makes this game so exciting to watch, though, is all the action that he pushes around. He's not afraid to get it in there. And he knows at that point right there when Kekoa is hammering it, he knows he's up against aces. He's got 4 cards in his hand that can make 2 pair. All kinds of straight draws.
But putting your money in knowing you've got to make 2 pairs
Yes.
is pretty tough.
Little
Especially when you're
scary.
holding 4 spades in your hand to begin with.
That's why I didn't even mention the spade draw.
Oh. So it looks like we've got about 20 minutes before we've played for 2 hours, and we're going to hit about 50 hands, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Look at these hands and nobody raises. Corey's going to.
Corey bets the pot. $40 is a new action.
With pocket queens.
9-8 suited.
Huh. I was gonna say, I think everybody calls. Hearts would be ugly, but 6 of them are gone, that I can tell. Aces are a little thin.
5-way action. $205 in the pot.
Hell, Freeze may win this thing. Oh, look at there. Jeremy picks up the steel wheel. Flop the steel wheel.
Jeremy
Jack.
checks it.
Yeah, Jack. 10 of hearts. Let somebody get there.
Eric leads out with $75 with
With what?
ace
Ace
5.
5. He's got a wheel. Don't run him off, Jeremy.
He just calls a 75. He's playing it well.
Yeah.
He postured like he thought, like he was trying to insinuate that Eric
Yeah,
has
look at Eric.
possible
Eric's
flush.
like, I'm not buying that. Watch, Eric will check it to in the next round.
Yes, 100%.
And Jeremy's going to try to bet for value, and Eric's going to chunk it. Yeah, he's going to throw it away. Look at Eric smiling. He's like, I'm not falling
I
for this.
love Eric's demeanor at the table. Love it. Because he knows he's 100% beat. He knows that's a value bet. He may call it.
I mean, if you're throwing away straights, but you've got a paired board and a flush on the board. I mean, it's, yeah. Jeremy will show the steel wheel. Yeah.
I love Eric's face. Like earlier when he saw that, he's like,
Yeah.
he shows the boat and the flush. He doesn't show the still will.
Did he not show the steel wheel?
He showed the boat and the flush.
Oh, wow. I just showed the steel wheel just because they're so rare.
Yes.
But yeah, Eric knew. He just started laughing. I'm not falling for that.
I love his demeanor.
It's awfully hard to get Eric in a trap.
Yep.
He really is. Out of all the players at the table, it's a lot harder to get him in a trap, I think, than any of them. Don't get me wrong, Daryl's pretty tough to get trapped up too.
The only type of people that could trap Daryl was like Clyde. When Clyde decided, hey, I'm going to play tricky right now, he could really trap him.
That's because nobody believed Clyde. That's the thing. Is you got to be somebody with
Look at these hands.
Yeah.
Look at Keiko and Jeremy's hand.
I mean, you've got to be somebody that's not a I don't want to say solid's the wrong word. You've got to be a wild player.
You got to be someone like Corey, because Corey, that's the reason he wrecks the 5 on the button tables, is because he plays the nuts just like he plays
Corey.
nothing.
Excuse me, Corey, Braxton, I mean, guys that play and will just put the pressure on you, and then flip over 6 deuce.
Yes.
You know, those kind of guys can trap Daryl.
Kobe folds.
Oh, we had one fold. Billy's reader hadn't been doing real well tonight.
Well, he usually holds his cards up off the table.
6, 7, 8.
I don't
All
see any
spades.
nines in.
No, 2 clubs.
A lot of the 9s are gone. 3 of them I see are gone. 2 of them in Robbie's hand, 1 of them in Corey's hand.
Mm-hmm.
Billy bet 60. Taco flop bottom set.
Jeremy folds, I think.
You can go runner 9-10.
yeah, Jeremy folds, I think. I'm not sure why Keiko is still there. Well, he's not open-ended. No flush draw. Clubs got there.
But the 9-7 is the winner.
And Big Taco would have
Depending
made a
on
boat.
what Billy has.
Well, Taco would have made a boat.
Sixes full of eights.
Uh-huh.
Billy, it's funny how he
Oh,
flips
five's
over his
full of
hand.
eights. Five's full. There's the
Oh,
other.
look at Taco.
Yeah.
Threw his hands up. So Billy's card reader is working. It's delaying the show up here because as soon as he flips over his hand, it shows his hand.
Mm-hmm.
So we do have a little bug that we're gonna have to fix this week.
So when does our series start?
October the 25th,
It goes through.
November the 7th.
Okay. First event is PLO, correct?
PLO, ROE, first two.
Okay. And they're all what, about $400 entries, 360s?
What was that again?
Aren't they about $400 entries, 360s, something like
Yeah,
that?
they're
None of them are real bad.
480s.
480s.
Yeah, most of them are
okay.
480s. Except for the Texas stack, which that's always like a miniature main the first weekend. It's going to be $360 entry.
And then I guess we have the Big O is 1200.
Big O's 1200. The high roller hold'em's 2300.
Okay.
And
we have a how big a guarantee on the main this year?
125.
125. Okay.
125K. Daryl's got Kojak 97. Corey folds. Six of Hearts is in the muck. Queen 8-5 comes on the flop. Queen 8-5. Nobody holding a queen. Two players holding an 8. One player holding a 5.
And then we have a gut shot from Daryl.
No clubbies.
Mm-mm.
Got the blocker in Jeremy's hand though.
There's the 10.
Ace Jack, Ace King.
Daryl's open-ended.
Daryl's not open-ended. Daryl's got a queen high straight.
Oh, he does have a queen high straight. He sure does.
I'm looking at that and I'm like, he's
I had
got
to look again. Yeah, I had to look again.
I saw the King Jack and I was like, there's the 9.
I was focused on his 7-9-7 in his hand. Yeah, Daryl's got the check mark.
Now with Broadway.
Yep.
He goes from queen high to ace high. $100 in the pot. He might bet 35. Oh, who's in the pot? Eric and Kobe. He says pot.
Yeah, and 2 pair for both. I think they fold. I don't see them making this call. Yeah. You know, we ought to have a night up here where we do a $50 or $100 winner take all.
Tournament?
Yeah. No first, no second, third, fourth. Just you can do rebuys, but just winner take all. See how big it gets one night. And if you do it cheap enough, I think it gets pretty big.
What's going to happen on most of that when you get down to the final 4 people?
They'll chop.
Yeah.
But if it's winner take all and there's one prize pool, you know. But you just tell them you're not chopping it up. They're paying it. That's the rule. You get in this tournament, they can chop it out in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Because, you know, like even at the World Series, they don't recognize chops.
Right.
You know, same thing. We're not recognizing chops. Whatever they work out outside, who cares? I just think it'd be fun one night, just a
Oh, yeah.
sudden death, winner take all. Because I'll guarantee, I bet it get $5,000 or $6,000, $8,000 pretty easy.
I bet it would. So Billy raises up to $25. Corey re-raises to $75. Folds around. Action's now back on Daryl. Original caller with 8543. He's not going to be calling that. Taco's got Jack 9-8 call. Billy calls. So we've got 3-way action. $235 in the pot. Flop comes out 7-8-9. Rainbow suits. Big
pair.
Taco flops 2 pair. Corey's got top pair. Top
Open-ended.
kicker.
And
Check
open-ended.
around.
Yeah. Spades. Who's got spades? Anybody? Yeah. Tacos. Oh no, Corey's got the real spades.
Billy could have the real spades. We'll see it. We'll see his cards as soon as we go to showdown. It's so weird how it's doing that.
Corey's still open-ended.
Frankie folds it. Corey raised to 400. Billy folds it. And Billy had 8-7-6-5. He had the bottom straight.
Yeah. Good hand.
Yes.
Big Taco, 10 Jack 6-3. Once again, Billy raises to 20.
That's a
mystery
pretty
cards.
yeah, that's a pretty standard rate. Well, it's got them red,
Yeah, no,
which
but
is mystery to us.
for us, it's a mystery. We need to start playing Guess Billy's Hand.
Yeah, we had a software update last night, and it looks like that we need to work with it a little bit, figure out the bug in it.
That would be an impossible game to play. Guess Billy's Hand.
I'm gonna say there's something between a 2 and a 9.
Yeah, exactly.
There's something between a 10 and an ace.
Uh-oh. Corey's open-ended. So is Keikoa.
Billy's got 2 pair.
Yeah, I like that call. Queen 4.
And Queen 4, 5, 6.
There you go.
Oh, good lord. 3-way action.
Queen 4 is looking pretty good.
Billy boats up. He bets 300. Corey and Keikoa both folds. And he announces boat. Chris sitting there? Okay.
Lori Webb is watching. Thank you for watching again. I'm back, folks. Whew. Had to run to the little feller's room there. So it looks like pocket queens 10-9 against jack 9 6-3. Two diamonds hit the board. Daryl's got big diamonds. Corey's got open-ended. Daryl flops open-ended, the big open end. Here comes the turn. Jack gets there, Daryl gets the check mark. I think Daryl's probably fixing to move in. Pretty sure Daryl probably moves on. Yeah, I figured Daryl's going to move all in right there. Corey has to call, and he's fixing to see how bad a shape he's in. He's literally playing for a chop right now. He needs a 10. Yeah, no help there. And a 10 only. Oh, even a 10 won't save him. He cannot win. I said a 10, but I forgot Daryl had a queen in his hand, so a 10 does not do any good. And just like that, looks like Daryl doubles up, or real close to doubles up. Yep. Yeah, that seat has not been very good to the Coreys tonight, for sure. So now we have Monica dealing. And I believe Corey's coming back. I think he probably just had to go take a breather. Billy looks at queens with a 6-4 double suited. He might raise here. Yep, he does. I mean, there's always a really good chance Billy's going to raise, but you might as well say might. Oh, Kobe wakes up with kings. Robbie calls with a suited ace. Looks like Jeremy called. Yep, with 7s. Big Taco folds. We're going to 5 to the flop, it looks like. Well, I guess Big Taco did call. 5-6 king is the board, so Kobe flops a set of kings. Jeremy is open-ended. So is Big Taco, but he's got the wrong end of that open end. Kobe bets 75. Jeremy calls a 75. I think Taco probably lays it down here. I don't know if, yeah, he does. Thought he might. Jack of spades. No help. Kobe looks like bets 2 1/4. Yeah. I didn't get any of their cards. Not 10. Ian, thank you for watching, sir. Okay. So we're back to Hold'em. Jack 8 for Kobe. Everybody's folding around. Big Taco folds. Billy folds. Billy raises the 3 bets with ace king of hearts. Keikoa calls. Jeremy calls. So there's 305 in the middle. Flop comes out deuce 6, 10 with 2 diamonds. Jeremy picks up top pair. He's going to check. Billy's going to c-bet with his ace king. I believe he bets 250. Jeremy's going to call. Keikoa's folded, I believe. Yeah. A king would be a pretty ugly card right here. Jack on the turn. Billy's going to fire again. I think, nope, he check. And a 3 on the river. So Jeremy gets the check mark. So we've lost our Facebook connection, it looks like. But we are still on YouTube and Twitch. Thank you, sir. Had a little technical difficulty. We had to get our tech guru in here. Chris came in and we'd actually lost our feed on Facebook for a minute. So Facebook is back up and running. We've been running the whole time on YouTube and Twitch also. So, but yeah, just for a minute we lost our little bit of just for a few seconds. So. 10 to straddle. Jeremy straddles with ace 4 of hearts. We have a raise. Nine, 10 queen with 2 hearts on the board. And queen of hearts gets there. Nut flush for Jeremy. He gets the check mark. Billy makes hearts right there. Everybody's going to check. And a king of diamonds is no help to anyone. Jeremy bets 125. Billy's just going to call. And Eric will get out of the way. I think with his straight, he should get out of the way. I don't know if he calls right here or not, but it's only 125. He might make a call. He certainly doesn't really believe him, or he doesn't want to believe him, but with 2 guys, he makes the call, and Jeremy's going to take it down. And Jeremy drags a $630 pot and wins $420. Ronnie, thank you for watching. So look at our chip counts. Daryl's up top with 5,000. Jeremy's got 4,200. So we've got a raise to 60. Somebody made it 60. I thought this was. No, everybody just called. Okay. Yeah, Jeremy did raise it to 60. Okay, a little slow. I don't think Jeremy can stay around anymore. Billy has 8-4 of hearts with a heart draw. He just has 1 or 2 outs up there. Billy has 12 outs. King on the river is no help. Jeremy gets the check mark. Billy's fixing to come over the top here. I have no... Is he? Nope. He's going to fold. He folds. Billy was looking like he was about to come over the top there. He kind of had that predator with prey in his sights. Look on his face, but nope. He fooled me. Which is not uncommon with Billy. Billy fools a lot of players at times. We have a straddle. Big Taco straddling. He wakes up with queen 4 of nothing. Billy raises to 30. Billy raises with King Jack. 3-bets it. Eric calls. Jeremy calls with King 7 of hearts. And everybody, Jeremy just throws it on out there. Billy's tired of messing around. I think Frankie just cashed out. And Jeremy's going to fold. I just want to turn that off. Yeah, it looks like we're playing our first hand of PLO now, again. Not for the night, but this round. We're back to PLO. Looks like Billy raises to a quarter, and then he has three callers. Ace, King, 4. Everybody checks. Oh, there's hearts. Anybody have hearts in their hand? I don't see hearts. Billy says, y'all check twice, I'm betting. He bets 50. About half the pot. About exactly half the pot. And he'll take her down. So Robbie's got Queen 9, 7, 4 with 2 clubs in his hand. Who folds? Keikoa folds. Jeremy folds. Daryl's going to call with pocket 10s and Ace 7 of spades. He raises to 15. Looks like there are 3 going to the flop. Daryl flops a set of 10s. Billy is open-ended with bottom pair. Kobe's going to lay it down. I think Daryl's going to at least probably come over the top a little bit. Oh, he just calls the 35. He's not real interested in fighting too much, looks like. Oh, now Billy has trips, and Daryl has a boat. Billy bets 100. Daryl may just smooth him right here. Yep, right play was just called. And Billy makes fives full of sevens, which could cost Billy some money. And Daryl bets 200. Billy sees the bad news. And Daryl just stacking more chips as Daryl does. So Keiko looks down at Queen 8, 3-3. And I believe he folded. I like Eric's hand. Eric called with 8, 9, King Jack, 2 spades. Jeremy called. Daryl's folding. Gage calls. Billy raises to 30 with pocket tens. Kobe calls, Robbie calls. Now I think everybody probably goes ahead and plays the game because we've got so many callers in there. Yep. Yep, that raise did not get rid of a single person. Flop comes 9, Queen 10 with 2 spades. Eric flops. Ooh, Eric flops a big one. He flops King High straight with King High spade draw. Billy flops a set. Gage flops a gut shot. Eight on the turn, 8 of hearts. Gage picks up a flush draw. Eric's 50-50 to win it, or 50% to win it right now. Runner hearts would be pretty horrible. Eric bets 80. I think Gage probably has to call now. When you've got a Queen High or King High flush draw, you're probably going to stay in there with a gut shot. Top pair. Nope, he's going to lay it down. It looks like Corey has come back with a vengeance. That's a pretty full rack. Billy lays it down. And Eric is free rolling this board right here. He's looking for a spade. Otherwise it's going to be a chop. And the 3 of diamonds doesn't help anybody. Yeah, they're going to chop it up. But yeah, Eric was free rolling him right there looking for a spade. So there are your chip counts. We don't have Corey's in there yet, but we're about to get it, I think. Do we have Corey's chip count? Corey comes back with 3,500 in front. Chase, thank you for watching. Eric folds 10, 9, 5 deuce. Billy's going to raise, as Billy always does. Corey calls with ace 6, 5, 3 double suited. We have a re-raise to 50. Corey re-raises to 50. Sorry, I missed that part. Jeremy's got king jack 8, 4 with clubs in his hand. Looks like everybody called. We didn't get that. Let's see what it is. So we got jack 7 jack in the middle. So Jeremy flops trip jacks. There we go. There we got it. And it looks like Billy called. Nine on the turn. Billy bets 400. Six on the turn. Billy moves all in for 9 1/4. Jeremy may lay this one down right here. And there is a straight out there. There's boats out there. So there's a lot that beats Jack Ace is out there that Billy has that in his hand. We just don't know what he has. I think Jeremy's probably going to fold here, if I was guessing. He's sure thinking awful hard about it. Billy showed him a jack. I didn't see what else he showed him. No, it just showed it was a good bluff by Billy. And we have Yvonne coming in. Corey calls with Ace King 6-5. I think somebody just said pot. Gage raced. Yep, Jeremy makes it 70 to go. Billy calls. I think Corey's going to call. Robbie will probably call. And I think Eric definitely calls. So looks like we'll have 6 to the flop. Flop comes Ace Deuce 5 of spades. Corey looks like flop the nuts. Everybody checks. 6 of clubs on the turn. Corey's gonna bet here. Don't think anybody will stay around. There's not really anything here for anybody to stay around with. Which is kind of unlucky to have 6 callers and flop a hand like that. Nobody stays around. So Billy makes his standard raise to 15. Looks like we had 1 fold in the deal. Well, it looks like everybody else is calling, so we'll go to the flop with 8. Nope, 7. Board comes 6-7-4. Eric flops a 7 high. He bets 75 at it. Jeremy will fold his 2 pair in his hand. I think everybody probably gets rid of them here. And Eric raises his hands in victory. And Charlie's 5-3 actually won something. So it looks like we have a double straddle. That would be a sleeper. It's a sleeper. Yeah, I thought it was skipping Billy, but when I look back at it. So the 20 is live. Kobe calls. Eric folds. Everybody else is folded to there. Jeremy calls. Looks like Daryl called. Oh, Kobe. Looks like Kobe's. No, Kobe just called. There we go. It says free bet to 20, but we had a $20 sleeper. We're 5 to the flop. Flop comes 10-5 queen. Daryl flops a set of 10s. No club draws out there. Jeremy is open-ended. Daryl bets 100. Oh, Gage flopped a set of 5s. Jeremy called the 100 with he's open-ended. Oh, Daryl just makes quads. Just quads.
That's it.
Which gives Gage 5s full. Deuce of spades on the river helps no one. Gage just bets 200. Oh, he bets 250. Jeremy will fold. Daryl's fixing to introduce himself. Look how Daryl's just patiently waiting because he knows he's fixing to chew this young man up. Just one more victim in the long line of Daryl Hopkins.
There's been a lot of them.
There have been a lot of them. But look at him. He just banged on him. Welcome to Thunderdome.
1,500.
Yeah, Daryl called pot, so I think he bets either 800 or 1,000. Yeah, 1,200. And he's only got 285 left in front of his stack, so.
You got a call right here. I mean, almost. You almost have to.
Huh?
You almost have to call it. You only got 285.
Well, I mean, dollar saved spend just like a dollar won.
Yeah, but nobody remembers anybody but Dave Ramsey for that.
He folds. Yeah, he didn't really have a boat either. He had a canoe. I mean, Queen 10 beat you, Pocket Queens beat you. There's a lot that beat you.
Yeah, Daryl could have picked his hand to begin.
Huh?
Daryl could have picked his hand. He had Queen 10 in his hand as well.
Yeah, well, Daryl didn't need the boat. He only had quads.
Yeah.
Daryl had two pair of red ones and a pair of black ones. Those are usually pretty solid.
They tend to help.
It's been a while since we've seen Daryl on the live stream, I think, or at least since I've called, it's been a while. Yeah, he's winning as usual, up about $4,000.
Imagine that.
Yeah, imagine that. And the other voice you're hearing is my son Zachary, by the way. He's been around. He's been literally been around a lot of these guys that are local since he was about 4 or 5 years old. So he knows everybody. He knows Billy, knows Daryl real well, knows Corey, knows everybody you see for the most part. You know, that's played with us back to when I was playing all the time. Well, since him and wow, he was actually going to poker games in a car seat. Back when the old softball team used to play, we get together and just have those little get-togethers, nickel dime quarter games. Would break out when we'd have a little poker game in a softball gathering, and Zach would usually be there. I know he doesn't remember it, but you know he would usually be there. And Billy gets a check mark with 2 pair, queens and sevens with a 10 kicker. And Keiko is going to fold. So we could hear some commotion going on outside, and apparently it was our brush and the crusher talking about Satan's butthole, which apparently are hot Cheetos or something like that.
Amanda was eating hot Cheetos, and there's some extra hot ones back there, and she was curious how hot they were. I was like, you know what's hotter than these? And she goes, Satan's butthole.
Oh, well, apparently these are hot Cheetos.
They're not hot. She thinks they're hot. They're not. That was the conversation.
Yeah, that's what we heard. Then we heard a crash out there.
I was pushing the trash down. There was a bag in the trash, so I pushed it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and they forget that this is a live broadcast with, 30-minute delay, but it's still a live broadcast at that.
I told her when he came out, when he opened that door, I was like, they can hear us. We gotta go.
Yes. It's pretty bad when you got the staff around here.
All right, we were eating dinner. My bad.
So it looks like Kobe picks up a monster 62% with a pair of threes.
Crushing it.
Somebody just bet. Oh, Robbie bets 180 or 120. If Kobe knew how strong he was, he would call. Corey calls, trying to catch a gut shot 9. So they both check. Corey, if he wants any chance of winning this, has to bet this here.
The 3 would have held up.
And great bet. Robbie folds.
The 3 would have held up.
Yeah, he bets 100 and takes home a $240 pot. It was a really good bet by Corey. Yeah, if you look at Daryl's stack over there, you can tell he's been just abusing people there in seat 9.
Just running them over.
I heard he got, never mind.
Got who?
That one pretty good.
Corey?
Yeah.
Well, that 3 seat has not been good to any Corey that has said it, whether it was Corey with a K or Corey with a C. And the bad thing is they both had really, really big hands. I mean, every time that the Corys lost, they had big hands in front of them.
Uh-oh. Look at this.
Uh-oh. So we've got King 10, Ace King, pocket 9s. Gage has 8-9. Flop comes 7-10-5. Gage picks up open-ended. Kobe, top pair. Everybody checks. Uh-oh. Keikoa picks up nut flush draw. Kobe has 2 pair. Daryl has 2 pair. Kobe bets 60. Keiko was going to call the 60. I have no doubt. Or 50. I thought that was 60. Yeah. So 50. She said 60 in the mic. That's what she said. And 4 helps nobody, and Kobe gets the check mark. And Keikoa lays it down. So it looks like we'll probably get through this round of Hold'em, and then that'll be the end of the live stream. We've got about 10 minutes left. Eric 3-bets it to 35. Daryl folds. Billy calls. And we've got a raise coming from Corey with 3 deuce. He raises to 200. And I don't mind that bet in this position. I mean, he knows they're live, no matter what. He's feeling like they're live, and he takes it down with a little $200 bet. That's what you do with 3 deuce. Play them like aces, or at least play them like kings, queens, or jacks. And you can get away with that every once in a while when you hadn't done that the entire not like that, not pre-flop. He's made some pretty big bets after the flop, but pre-flop he hadn't come back after it like that. That was just a really good position raise. So Keiko will fold his 10-3 of hearts out of position. Eric will fold 9-6 out of position. Jeremy will call his 10-9 because it has paint on him. Oh, he raises to $10. Corey calls, or raise. Oh, Corey raised. He put out more chips than needed, so it's a raise. Raises to 40. Robbie calls the 40. Jeremy's going to call 30 more. I have no doubt. He's live also. And the flop comes Ace King 5. So this is going to be the Robbie Corey show here pretty quick. Jeremy should fold on the $100 bet. Yeah, he does. Corey calls the 100. 9 of diamonds. Now Corey picks up nut flush draw with second pair. I think he fired. Yep. Oh, we have a raise. Bets 25. Robbie raises to 100. And Robbie will take that one down with his ace jack. So Gage, I think, calls 20. I'm not sure exactly what happened here. Yeah, Gage raised to 20. So here comes the flop. Ace 3-6. Kobe picks up, takes the lead anyway, and bets 40. So Billy 3 bets with pocket 10s to 30. Kobe calls. We got 5 players to the flop. Flop comes 6-7-7. Corey flops trip 7s. Billy's going to come out firing with his C bet. Jeremy's got a pair of 6s, which he'll probably think that, well, nobody's got a 7. Now he'll think somebody's got a 7, for sure. Billy's probably going to fold here. I don't see Billy. Oh, Billy's going to make a liar out of me. And Billy's down to 1 out. If it comes, it's going to be a sick night for that seat. Oh my God, he got there. That was the 1 outer. That was a 1 outer. And what's bad is Corey makes kings full, or 7s full of kings.
That's nasty. That's just gross.
Wow. Oh, they ran it twice. Okay, that's why. They ran it twice. So yeah, there was no way. Okay, that's why they were. That's why Corey wasn't pushing half his stack to Billy.
Oh, okay.
What a wow.
That's just gross.
He catches a 1 outer on the river.
One
Good
card
grief.
deck to save him, and he gets there.
1 out to be saved. Yeah.
Oh yeah, if I'm Corey, I'm definitely switching seats.
Well, that's the thing. If he hadn't run it twice, he loses to a 1 outer.
Ugh.
That's how bad that seat's been to Corey's tonight. Because the 10 was folded pre-flop.
1 out to save him, and he gets there on the river. That's just nasty.
So we'll see one more hand after this, and then we'll say good night. So we had a raise to 20, and then somebody re-raised. Oh, Kobe re-raised with kings to 80. Gage either folds or goes broke right here. He folded his 10s, didn't he? Yep, he doesn't have them in front of him. So yeah. Yeah, so we'll see one more after this, folks. stay tuned and keep checking on Facebook and all those places for our series that's starting at the end of this month. Should be a really good series. The prices are right. There's guarantees in almost all the tournaments. So it should be a really fun series. Hope everybody comes out. Like I say, you won't find a better staff anywhere. Everybody is just as friendly as they can get. But like I say, I think that if you haven't played here before, come play. And if you don't want to play in the series, well, come on out, because any night of the week we have plenty of action going on. If this is any tell, you know, of what we have, this is kind of a mild showing of what usually goes on at Kojaks as far as these other tables. There's been some plays where you just sit back and scratch your head, you know, even tonight, but you sit at some of those other tables and they'll make you scratch your head. It's pretty amazing sometimes. But it's a lot of fun, and you know, you can come out and make a few dollars. Okay, Cole wakes up with aces. It's a good last hand. He makes it 90 to go. I don't know if anybody can call him. Yep. Oh, Jeremy wakes up with kings. This could be silly. Last hand of the night. Of course, this is the last hand of the night. But if Jeremy's been paying attention to Keikoa, he has not put a whole lot of money in unless he had it tonight.
Okay, well, Kings. There's only 4 cards left in the deck to beat
And he
you.
raises it. Raises it to 190. I think everybody probably folds. Who just said all in?
Gage.
Oh, Gage just said he's got 100. He had 220. Yeah, 225. He's just taking a shot with suited.
He's ready to go home.
Yeah, he's just taking a shot with suited. Look at this last hand of the night.
Oh gosh, dang.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
There's no way Robbie calls a 3-4 of diamonds. No way. But Keikoa's fixing to get serious.
All in.
All in.
Did he say all in?
Yeah, he said all in.
in. Jeremy goes, huh?
If Jeremy lays this down, I will be way impressed.
And he can. It's in his wheelhouse.
It is.
He's a higher limit player.
Yeah. Oh, he made the call.
They're gonna definitely run it twice. What do you think?
Well, we got Gage in there too. Gage is all in.
Didn't Gage in there?
Yeah, Gage went all in. He's just not on the board. Gage went all in for 230. Ace in the window. Ball
Game
game,
over.
folks.
Well, King.
Yeah, ball game, folks. And Keikoa doubles up. So yeah, that's what you get for the last hand of the night at Kojaks.
Buying in for 500. 4Xing it.
Yep, 4X in it. And again, our series is the October what?
25 through November the 7th, leading up to starting with a PLO round of each, freeze out, women's event, Texas stack on the first weekend with a tag team on Sunday. Then we go Big O, we go High Roller, we go Satellite Night, and then we go right into that main event.
And I believe the ladies, this tournament is
240.
240. So all you ladies come out and play. It's priced that we get a lot of females out here. We would like to have a huge women's tournament.
We got lots of tables for lots of ladies.
But you know what they say, women can't play poker anyway. So
oh,
you know,
challenge accepted.
yeah. So you know, just all you mop ringers, just stay at the house then if you don't think you can play with the big boys. You know, and we'll see if you're there. If you just got to come prove me wrong on ladies' night. Let me see. Show me one good woman that can play poker.
Miss Nancy.
Well, Miss Nancy definitely can play. Yes. But I know Miss Carrie can't. I've seen her. She gets lucky. People just feed her money.
Carrie, I just want to apologize to you right now because I know you are listening to this. Chris is officially fired for
Yeah,
the night.
just so y'all know, I won't be back anymore on these things right here. But anyway, thank y'all for watching, and hope to see you back, and hope to see you out here every night of the week having fun and trying to make a few dollars.
All right. Good night, guys.